Okay, so there was this question posted in the Telegram group, how to deal with for 90-day case, first meeting in police station on Sunday. A very short and sweet question, but since it's a very important, point, and the reason is because the initial CW counseling or police, contact is when most, husbands facing 490-day, etc., they lose the maximum amount of confidence, and many people actually kind of crumble at that stage itself. Although one should imagine that they should be much lesser these days compared to maybe 10 years ago. But frankly, we have not found any concrete evidence that people have gained a lot of confidence, and the number of people who are very confident has increased a lot. Of course, the amount of harassment, etc., has come down. That is definitely a point. So, see, one thing is there that many a time I have seen that when people say there is a 490-day case pending, uh, after some time, after some discussion, it is found that actually there is no 490-day FIR. There is some kind of a complaint, and sometimes the complaint may get closed also, in the sense that if it's doesn't have much merit. So that happens. It may be only 10% or 5%, but it is not completely zero. And secondly, if it's not a FIR yet, then you are not at a FIR stage. You have to prepare for the CW counseling. So that part is very well, taken care of. I have mentioned in the below also. Refer to the, CW cell procedure, and that contains all those points. Also, you can refer to the, MRI article list which I have created. This is a sheet of all the articles on menrightsindia.net, and so basically this record level is, anything which is above 7, you should read that article. That's my recommendation. Another person's opinion may be different, but that's how I will look at it. And tag 1, tag 2, tag 3, they are, to find out what's the topic of that, article. So the first tag is the most important one. So sometimes, some article has both multiple tags. So in this scenario, this is mostly for 90 a day, but also for CW, and so on and so forth. So if you scroll down the list, you will find multiple articles, recommendation level 9. So let's have a look. So that's the modified directions in IPC 490-A, and then exemption from personal appearance 490-A. That's after the charge sheet is filed, after the trial. So have a look at all these articles, CRPC 490-A, whatever is applicable to your case, and so that's what I have mentioned. CRPC 41A is the most important thing everybody should be aware of, and also get the signed acknowledgement. I think still a lot of people are not even trying for it. See, it's a different point that you try for something and it doesn't happen. So, and then you can give feedback, that okay, in this city or in this place, the police does not give us acknowledgement. But let me show you that article. I have put that in the MRI article list also. This article I had written, I think, quite some time back, and basically it contains not just the article, it also contains the there is a video also which I made, which you can have a look, and you can go through that video later. But let me show the format of the acknowledgement. So this acknowledgement is something you can get signed by the police station people, and this will help you to prove that you were present on that day. Because what happens is, as of now, there is no clear cut guideline, or I mean, guideline is there, but it may not be getting followed. So what I have heard is, what many people say is that they are asked to come to the police station verbally over the phone, and once they reach there, after that they may be, a CRPC 41A notice may be given to them. So it will be some kind of a backdated notice. See, all that is just some kind of a tradition, but simply because some tradition becomes, common and popular, it doesn't mean that it's the correct, law. And if you keep on compromising with all these, various points, then that is how people come under pressure. If you keep compromising with everything, that yes, what is the harm? I have been anyway. I'm to the police station. So that so this is not a small thing, because this is how the slowly and slowly they will assess your psychology, and mostly psychological pressure is the main thing. How many people get trapped. So let me come to the first point. In any police station kind of business, whether it's a CAW or FIR is already done, never ever try to seek sympathy from the police. Okay, because I think that's a major trap. I think the problem in India is people do not understand the law, and also deliberately or for whatever reasons, the law has been made confusing. So basically, a lot of the time police is doing some kind of a panchayat kind of thing. So people think that yes, you're doing counseling. So for us, you are like a panchayat only. See, they are not panchayat. When you try to, ask for treatment as if on the same level as a complainant, then you will, find out that they will treat you like an accused only, not post FIR stage. I'm saying even pre FIR. So that's a whole story by itself. You can see in the groups various kind of example. And my third recommendation, okay, third point here is do not fall into that chai pani jugaad or setting mode. Basically, bribing the police or hoping that if you give some money, your names will be removed from charge sheet. This is a major misconception many people have, that names got removed from charge sheet because I gave some bribe. But how do you know that names of people were not removed who did not give bribe? You never asked those people, no? You have never met those people. So all these, misconceptions that by keeping the police happy, your anticipatory bail will be easier or regular bail, whatever. See, bail anyway these days is very simple. 490 a day, if it's only 490 a day, there is no complication at all. In fact, many people don't even apply for anticipatory bail and they don't face any arrest. So you should focus more on the CRPC 41A. And again, I would recommend this, go through this list of articles. You can easily, you know, quickly see, what are the important articles, whichever has a recommendation of more than seven, that you can read first as per my recommendation. Now, another important thing is which is post FIR stage. So this is not like at a CAW counseling. So I think major misconception is, and again there is a tradition being followed that many time people are saying that they are asked to write a statement, or sometimes the statement is written for them, and they are asked to sign it. See, if the statement is written by the IO, that is fine. That is exactly what CRBC 161 says. So let me show this Telegram post. There was multiple articles or post we had done on CRPC 161, and you can read it later. But basically, what it says is that uh, it is the job of the police to, you know, ask questions verbally and write them down, and that's it. It should not be signed by the witness or accused. So you're the accused, you need not sign it, and you should not sign it, because it is not meant as evidence to be produced in a court of law. It is some kind of a helping document. Okay, it becomes part of the charge sheet, right? So try to, you know, counter on this point. In case you are asked to write something, you can say, I mean, let us follow CRPC 161. As a citizen, I'm cooperating with the investigation, and I would appreciate that police also follows the procedure as per CRPC. So as a bonus tip, don't do it as a drama. If you are really serious about it, you can carry a small CRPC booklet with you, or a book with you if you are really are into reading the bare acts and commentary. But do not try to carry a thick fat book, and you don't plan to read only, and if you plan to read only 5 pages, because if you do drama, then it will be caught. People are not that stupid that they will think that okay, you are carrying a fat book, so you are a very well versed person with the law. You can carry it to show that you're interested, but you're not there to teach the law to anybody. You can simply say that I have read, this is what it is written there. So if that is not the case, then you kindly show me some document or some process, or something mentioned on police website where it's written that uh, that I have to sign some statement or I have to write some statement, because CRPC 161 and 162 together they say very clearly there is no signing of, there is no writing of statement by the witness or the accused. So I think these points I have covered already. You have to give verbal answers, do not sign, and but not to worry in case you are under some pressure. They say no, no, you have to sign. This is the procedure. even if you sign, that is not to be taken as evidence because confessions in front of police are not any evidence in the court of law. So even if you sign, you can, and if you are harassed, if you're under some kind of pressure, if you want to, you can file a complaint to State Human Rights Commission later on, and not once you come out of the police station. But don't delay it too much also. Don't delay it for 2, 3, 5, 6 months, because then again, these things, questions will maybe raised like, why didn't you, complain earlier? So another, common thing may be that, you may be asked, especially about dowry or Sridhan or list of articles. So my standard advice would be read this CWSL procedure because I have covered this in detail, and how to deal with list of articles, Sridhan recovery of articles in the CW procedure. And also you can read this article. So both of these are in the recommended list in the MRA article sheet which I showed you. You can easily find them. And so major confusion I see even as of this date is, even on social media, people are keep saying that, what is dowry, what is gift, it's all the same. If there is a problem in marriage, it's dowry. If there is no problem, it's Sridhan. But even then, I know people, many people don't know what is Sridhan. So Sridhan doesn't mean that gift given to the husband. Sridhan only means gifts given to the wife by either side or both the sides. Okay. So on that, she has a right to take it away. Now that again is a lacuna of the law, because this law was made at a time when marriages were like forever, and these days many women, they walk away from the marriage after 1, 2, 3 days or 1 or 2 months, and they take away all the jewelry, and they claim their right on it because as per the law, that's what it is. So the law needs a relook, but that's a different discussion by itself. So don't be defensive. If you are not demanded any dowry, if you are not demanded any gift, so if you demand something, it's not a gift, right? So that it's very simple. If you are asked any question that you have taken dowry or you have harassed for dowry, you say whatever was given as gifts without any demand, that's there, and some of them she may already have taken them, and that's where the maximum problem happens. That many a time people do not have any proof that the wife has taken away the jewelry or articles, and then the whole drama of list of articles happens. So again, I would say refer to the that procedure. It's very well detailed there, and you can even refer to the Telegram group. There are multiple posts in that. Join the group if you have not, and the link is given in this menrightsenior.net contact. So hope this was useful, and so my suggestion is, it's very very important, because at initial stage of CAW or FIR, if you do not handle it well, and if you think that we are in a panchayat and both the sides will get equal opportunity, and then you're disappointed. So that disappointment and frustration is one of the main reasons I feel that many people give up at that initial stage. Or when I say give up, it doesn't mean that they may not fight their cases, but they may fight their case in a very half-hearted way, that okay, we have to go through this for 3, 4, 5 years, and there is not much point, but what can we do? Because so if you lose that confidence to fight, then it will affect your maintenance case. It may affect any divorce case filed by you or by wife. Normally they don't file divorce, but let us say you file divorce. So keep these things. So this is the reason I have mentioned this, and I created this video, that go through these things and follow these articles, get acknowledgement, because and if you don't get, that's fine. See, no need to beat yourself that I tried but it didn't happen, because the problem is that 99% of people are not even trying. So system is not changing fast enough. It will take another 50 years. And what will happen in 50 years? So uniform civil code may come, some other laws may change. So people will always be behind. By the time you learn something, a new law comes. So by the time we try to teach people, okay, this is the new law, try to learn, again some new tradition will happen. The system will change to accommodate the take advantage of that people are still not aware of the law. So hope this information was useful, and for further questions, always you can always welcome to post in the group, and thanks for watching.